Hey guys, what's going on? King Sway here, and today we have a story by Uber Failure. It's GM kills two PCs without saving throws and blames it on the Feywild. In this story, we have three PCs, a druid, a fighter, and a celestial warlock. A child approaches the party and tells them that their family doesn't remember them. Upon further investigation, our party is led to believe that a Fey-like creature appeared and, after being told about the child's family, his family no longer remembered him. The party goes to investigate a pond where the Fey creature came from and learns that there is a portal under it. We entered into the portal, traveled through some paths that continually led back to the same part before eventually crossing a Fey. The Fey in question mentioned that he is willing to give information to the party in a mutual exchange. Upon accepting the exchange, the Fey said that he is willing to give his name in exchange for the fighter's name. I see where this is going. The fighter agreed, and upon giving his name, was immediately killed, and his soul taken from his body. The warlock, in protest, began to set fire to some nearby crops that belonged to the Fey, and he was transported to the Fairy King's palace and imprisoned. The druid, being the only remaining member of the party, was told by the Fey creature in exchange for the name and soul of the fighter that he would tell the druid where the Fairy King was. Upon arriving at the Fairy King, the druid pleaded for a way to receive the recognition of the child's family. The king mentioned that he could reverse such an effect, but it would require the Fairy Queen's crown. The warlock, in a cage, attempted to speak up, only to be instantly killed, and no saves attached. The druid agreed, and traveled aimlessly until eventually finding the Fairy Queen's palace, whereupon the druid was tasked for beating their champion in exchange for the Queen's crown. The druid agreed and traveled aimlessly until eventually finding the Fairy Queen's palace, whereupon the druid was tasked with beating the champion in exchange for the Queen's crown. The druid, at level 8, cast Moonbeam in an attempt to get off some really early damage against the champion. The champion strided up and with 4 attacks landed 3 of them, dropping the druid to about half HP in one turn. It was pretty obvious how this was going to go. As the druid lay broken and beaten, nearly unconscious, the champion offered the druid mercy. The druid responded with, "I have to save the child," to which the Fairy Queen stood up and clapped to congratulate the druid on being her champion in a test of wits or something, and gave the druid her crown. The druid returned to the king. The king agreed to grant the family of the child the ability to recognize their child, and then the druid left the Feywilds. 2 characters died, permanently, and after both of their players had written complete backstories, and not the choppy 3-sentence backstories, the DM's reasoning was, "I wanted to add more lethality to the games." What the hell? Okay, the first thing I want to say about the Fey thing, about giving your name, that is a Fey trick. Yeah, it's in books. I don't remember what kind of books I've read, but I read like when a fairy asks you and they, "Oh, can I have your name?" And then when you give them your name, you can no longer use your name because you gave it to them. That it's fairy magic. So I can understand, like, killing the character straight off was nonsense. Like that, and with no roll or anything like that. No, that was wrong. That was cruel. That was cruel. But if you would have made it in some kind of trick, I understand that. And then the character that got trapped and killed, like, that was cruel as well. Like, okay, I understand wanting to add lethality to the game, like, but you tell the players ahead of time, "Hey, this is going to be a very dangerous game. Like, have backup characters or something." To that effect, I say, I play games with my children, Slayer Gaming and Princess Gamer and Princess Sway. I often add my own DMPC, and I don't make like one of those godly DMPCs. I level up with them, but the whole point of my character is a cushion for them. Like, I'm the guy that like takes the brunt of the damage because I'm trying to make sure that they survive so they can enjoy the story. Recently, I just told them, like, I'm not going to be that guy anymore. Like, now you got to be on your own. So that is adding a point of lethality to the game. They don't have me as a cushion. What that guy did, that, as again I said, that was it's just unfair. It's cruel. It's, oh, I'm just gonna kill you, like, swipe. Like, no warning, no hesitation. That's like rocks fall, you all die. Yeah, like, that's what I have to say about that. If you have anything you want to comment, comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to, as I keep saying, and I will say more, I love the interaction. I love what you guys leave me, and I love the response. I like to respond and have conversations with you guys. Until next time, I am King Sway, and I will see you guys in the next video.